Good morning, friends. Today I will discuss with you regarding the road patterns and various types. Road connects supply with demand. There are four major modes of transportation. Among all the modes of transportation, the cheapest and more reliable resource is roadways. If I talk about history of roads, ancient time 25 to 35 centuries BC, Chandragupta Maurya and Ashoka improved the roads and facilities for travelers. So in 1943, Government of India called a conference at Nagpur. Government invited all the chief engineers and finalized first road development plan for 20 years, popularly known as Nagpur Plan. It was fixed for a period of 20 years, 1943 to 1963, and they have fixed the target road length 16 km per 100 square kilometer of the country. So depending upon the types of roads, so we are having classification of roads like all weather roads, fair weather roads. Under all weather roads we are having paved roads and we are having unpaved roads. What is paved roads? It is basically a hard pavement course in multi layers. These are bituminous roads. Another is unpaved roads. These are earth roads, or you can call it as gravel roads. Then we are having types of roads as per the surfacing. We are having surface roads or we are having unsurfaced roads. So what is surface roads? Which are provided bituminous or cement concrete surfacing. If roads are flexible, then we will use bitumen. If roads are rigid, then we use cement concrete surfacing. For unsurfaced roads, these both things are not provided. These are unpaved roads only. I have already discussed that during this first road plan for 20 years they have fixed Nagpur road plan. So various roads were classified, namely national highways, state highways, major district roads, other district roads and village roads. Again, under third road developmental plan, the road system classifications were modified. They were classified in three systems: primary, secondary and tertiary. Under primary system, they have fixed expressways and national highways. Under secondary, state highways and major district roads. Under tertiary system, other district road comes and village road comes. Then if we talk about classifications of urban roads, so we are having expressways, arterial roads, subarterial streets, collector streets and local streets. Now what is expressways? So expressways meaning itself reveals that it is recommended for speedy and heavy traffic. Pedestrians are not at all allowed. It connects main market, important places, complete separation of opposite moving traffic by a divider or median. There will be level crossings, sharp curves, steep gradients. These three things are being avoided. Telephone facility, highway police, servicing stations, refreshment facilities available at regular intervals of time. You can see here in the slide. So here high speed vehicles will move with a speed limit of 120 km per hour. So generally we kept length width 90 meter. It connects major points of traffic generation. Slow moving traffic is not allowed. No loading, unloading and parking is allowed on expressways. and there will be a full access control of these expressways. So, now what is arterial roads? Arterial roads, which gives connectivity between towns of state highways and national highways. It passes within a city limits and carries great masses of traffic. These roads includes ring roads, bypass roads, and these are uninterrupted roads, and these roads serves again for high speed vehicles. Joint central business districts with outside residential areas will also get connectivity through arterial roads. Parking, loading, unloading is prohibited in these roads. Pedestrians are also allowed at intersections, and speed limit fixed is 80 km per hour and land width kept is 50 to 60 meter. Sub-arterial roads, again it is within the city limits, connects important town of the state only. These roads serve slow moving traffic. Intersections are being provided, traffic signal systems are introduced, parking, loading, unloading usually restricted or it can be controlled. So, bus stops, no standing vehicles are allowed. Speed limit is kept 60 km per hour, land width will be kept 30 to 40 meter. Collateral streets, these are meant for collecting the traffic from local streets to arterial streets. Full access allowed from properties alongside, situated near residential, commercial and industrial areas. It gives great connectivity between these three things. Few parking restrictions except for peak hours will be kept for these things. Another, we are having local roads, minor roads we can call it as. They collect traffic from the various pockets of the city or town. These roads will not touch the arterial and sub-arterial roads. Then we are having streets also. It serves the internal portion of a local area which gives connectivity to residential, commercial and industrial areas. Then we are having pathways. It means pedestrian ways or footpaths. These are in front of shops, premises, and the vehicle traffic is not at all allowed to move on these pathways. These are kept for the movement of public only. Thank you very much. See you with next topic. Thank you. नहीं यार